Good morning, guys. Thanks for coming to our latest whiteboard session. Tons of fun things to talk about, so we're glad you're here with us. First thing, we just wanted to thank everyone who helped with the transition, moving the buildings. It was pretty rough for everyone involved. There's a lot of work, but it got done within a week, so that was pretty awesome. Again, so thank you guys for all your hard work with that. I don't know if you guys could tell, but talking with the coaches, we can definitely tell there's a lot of energy in the gym, in both gyms now, that just wasn't there before this happened. So there's a lot of excitement, and we're all really pumped about it. Heck, look at last week or this week, tons of PRs and everything. So we think it's awesome for the gym. We're excited for what's to come, especially because we have the Open coming up. Okay, so today it's going to be more geared for someone who wants to compete in the Open. So if that's not your goal, if your goal is just to come here and work out and get in shape, that's awesome. Nothing wrong with that. So today, all I'd say for you is really just keep doing the same thing. Don't worry about it. But if your goal is to compete in the Open, then I'll be talking more to you. So before I get into the programming, I'll just talk about the levels program real quick. So we just wrapped up our second test week, and we're kind of all seeing where we fit into those levels. The point of those, remember, is to kind of give you an idea of where you're at and what specifically you need to work on, right? So if our strength numbers are all awesome, but our gymnastic numbers aren't where they should be in comparison, right? If everything's at one level, but then our gymnastics is still at the level below us, holding us back, we know that's something we need to work on, right? So that's the point of that. If you have any questions regarding that, how to get to the next level, talk to any of your coaches, we can all help, okay? And then keep in mind when we're doing workouts and stuff, we kind of wrote in the descriptions like what the limitations are. Okay, so keep that in mind. Try not to push that. Those are there for a reason, to keep you progressing at the right rate. Okay, so we don't want to jump too quickly, but just because your body's not ready for it. That's why you're at that level. Any questions with that before we get going? Cool. Also Pilates. Who's tried it? Everyone. It's packed. Angie's awesome. So keep that up. A lot of fun, new thing we've got going on. So, all right, we'll get into this. I'm going to do it a little bit different this time. I'm going to go day by day, and we'll kind of talk about things. So, Monday is still going to be our heavy day, but our goal now is not to get as strong as possible anymore. It's to create functional strength that we can use during workouts, i.e., be really strong in Metcon during the Open. Does that make sense? It's one thing to be able to squat a really heavy load just during a strength session. It's different to do it under fatigue, under duress, in a workout, okay? So goal here is to develop, I'll call it functional strength, okay? And then we're gonna introduce a little more anaerobic work as well. So remember when we did the row and bike intervals way back over the summer? We're gonna bring those back on Mondays, just like the row tests we did on Tuesday. So we'll get more of that. That's gonna help us dig really deep in those short, intense workouts, okay? For the applied track, there's just going to be more strength stuff. We don't want to lose strength, okay? So this will help us maintain. And then for the excel, this will be more anaerobic work here. Anaerobic. Because the more advanced you are, the more work you need. Tuesday, gymnastics day. Okay, so instead of working on our gymnastic strengths now, we're going to work on a technique, okay? So if you're not super efficient at these movements, we know they're gonna be in the open, we know we have to be good at them, work on the technique, okay? So. I'll jump to the applied for this. This is the applied for gymnastics days. That's when we're gonna work on volume, like really doing a lot of like unbroken pull-ups or toes to bars, that kind of stuff. Getting really efficient at those things. So when they're in the open, we already know we're good at them. We're not worried about them. Okay. So if you are really good at the technique in class, it'll be so you can substitute this work during that portion of class. Okay. If you don't have time, some people have time concerns, they don't want to spend 2 hours at the gym, I get that. So you can do that. But I recommend, even if you are super advanced and you have time, then do the technique work on getting really good at it, then do the volume work after. Okay? Excel is just going to be another advanced Metcon here for more work. You might see things like an 80-pound kettlebell or ski erg in there. Fun stuff. Of course, we'll have our Metcons on Tuesday and Wednesday. Like normal. We're going to have some fun things coming up. I've always been pretty traditional with the couplets and triplets. Okay, so 2 or 3 movements, 10 to 15 minute range. We're gonna try to do some fun stuff that I think we might see in the open. So like a little teaser for Wednesday will be a 9-minute workout, and then you'll find a max lift at the end. Okay, so fun stuff like that we typically don't see in class, but in competitions pop up. So I'll try to get a little more creative that way. Wednesday is Olympic weightlifting. So when it comes to technique work, what we're going to do is practice things like cycling the barbell, okay? So again, it's not going to be working on that pure Olympic weightlifting technique, but things that will translate to the open. So if we have like a lot of power cleans in an open workout, it's going to be like, how can I get the bar back and up really quick, like as quickly and as efficiently as possible, okay? So stuff like that. The applied on Wednesday is going to be more strength, again, to maintain. We don't want to lose that. We're going to be doing more working out. So when like the cardio volume goes up, typically your strength goes down. So we want to try to maintain that as we go. The Excel here will be it's going to be a rest day. I don't want to beat you guys up too much. Thursday is going to be rest day, okay? Like normal. But there's a difference between rest, or no, excuse me. Thursday's going to be recovery day. Sunday is rest day, okay? And the difference is, recovery day, it's still okay to get in here and be active, okay? So you can do things like rowing, biking, and like we programmed for the Excel, you know, longer cardio on those days. So some aerobic work, that's fine. Recovery day, we want to give our chance for our muscles to recover, but not necessarily do nothing, okay? Sunday, the rest days, that's where we kind of want to just take the day off type deal. Work on more mobility, okay? So let's say recovery. And Sunday's rest. Friday is going to be our open simulation day. Okay, just like we've been doing for the past month or so, we're going to do our open workouts on Friday. So we'll start repeating them. Well, we have been, but so we'll start practicing them. And then think about it, like we know we're gonna do those workouts on Friday. So take that Thursday seriously, don't do too much. Get ready to hit it hard on Friday, because this is the mindset we want to get ready for come then in February and March, okay? So we're still going to do some lifting, a little strength piece at the beginning, and then an open workout. Because think about it, if we get used to doing opens under fatigue, then the open time, if we don't do that strength now, we'll have a lot more energy. It'll seem like those workouts are easier. Make sense? Applied is going to be some Olympic lifting strength work. So we still want to have some fun with that instead of just doing all technique stuff. And the Excel will be another advanced Metcon. And then that brings us to Saturday, which will, it's going to be the same type of deal where we'll do some gymnastics technique work. We'll have it the same with the volume piece at the end that you can do in substitution or separately. Same rules apply. But then we'll continue with our partner watts, have a little bit of fun. And then the applied for that is more strength. Or, no, I just said it was this Olympic lifting volume, I'm sorry, never mind. And then Excel will be rest, okay? So. All right, any questions with that? We're excited. This is going to be fun. The goal is to get you guys really good at some of the stuff that, you know, we don't focus on too much throughout the year. We really focus on getting strong. And now it's time to put those pieces together and have some fun. But like I said, if the open's not your goal, that's fine. Just come in here and have fun like normal. You're still going to get better. You're still going to progress like you want to. Any questions? All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Hold on, guys.
That's okay. Dave can edit it. It's no big deal. He's getting real good at that. He doesn't like have a job or anything anymore. So I just want to talk a little bit about, a lot of you guys are doing the nutrition challenge today, and that's great. It doesn't matter if you are or you aren't, but those of you that are serious about the open and serious about the open prep, nutrition and your training are going to go hand in hand. So that's kind of why we picked now to do it. The 6 weeks will lead up to the open. The challenge will end the week before the open starts. It ends on the 19th. The open starts on the 23rd, right, of February. That being said, we're giving you the tools to help you get ready nutrition-wise for the open and then carry that through the open. Like, I'm gonna keep my nutrition up all 5 weeks of that, make sure that I'm on point. I've really dialed in my nutrition. I feel like I'm at a good point in that 6 weeks that we're gonna do this nutrition challenge. It's really gonna help like get you in the wave for that so you can know what works and what doesn't work, what goes along with the programming. Me personally, the way that I do my nutrition is I really focus on my macros, and on Fridays, because we have a little bit heavier workouts, I'm gonna increase my carb intake so that I have a lot more energy. And over the last couple of weeks, it's really gone well for me, and I've done really well when we've been doing these open workouts again. So make sure to remember that when we're getting ready. We don't wanna work out really hard and eat really bad, because it's not gonna work for you. There's gonna be some holes in that plan. So anybody who wants to talk about nutrition or wants to get together, if you're not doing the challenge but still want to hone that in, be sure to just see one of the coaches and we can help you guys with that. Okay. Any questions on nutrition? No?
Pizza, okay.
Pizza's probably not gonna help you.
On your cheat day, it's okay.
Paleo pizza is
What about gluten-free pizza?
it's a lot of it's gonna depend on what your goals are and what you're going for. For me, pizza's gonna make me feel like crap, but that's just me. So, any other questions? No? All right. Thanks, guys.
And oh, we added Josh.